All right. Hey, I got a flare on my. We're live, Nick. Eugene. We're live. We got the live stream going. We got the music jamming. This is always our entrance music, right?
That's my second favorite song right now. It's by a great artist out of a great place and wrote about a number of things that were troubling the artist. You can tell by the beat and the tempo that the artist was really struggling with something, was trying to get it out in this piece of art right here. And if we all just listen to it for just 1 second, I think you can conceptualize exactly the pain this artist was feeling.
All right.
All right.
Kind of shirt you got on there? You kind of cut off. Can't really see the shirt. What you got on today?
I am an 80s wrestling guy, brother.
Nice. You got the microphone all good to go, right? Everything?
No, you told me not to use it.
I meant the studio mic, not the recording mic.
This
no.
one?
This no, I'm just ribbing, dude.
Hello? Is this thing on?
I don't think so. No. Something looks just a little bit different about you tonight. I can't.
Oh, you're right. I'll take these off. You're right. I have my sunglasses in my hair.
Something else. I just don't know what it is.
I normally don't wear black. That was it. But you said I can't. I've become the master of thumbnail photography.
Really, you're terrible. I can't wait until Monday where I can talk to somebody about actually how to do this.
Yeah, the management's going to come back on Monday, and the office will be in, so you'll be able to talk to them. They've been on vacation.
That's good. You're killing our clicks. You're killing our views. We're trying to build this Eugene Behind the Scenes channel. Straight up mountainous. Try to go through the roof, baby. What's your roof joke? Give me that roof joke.
I started a yacht building business in my attic. Sales are going through the roof.
That's great. Are you gonna? I was telling you a little bit before we joined here today. I don't know if we need to get into it right now or not, but my kids were just at downtown Indianapolis. I live in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble kickoff. They're meet and greeting Bailey and Bianca Belair. They tried to get in Rhea Ripley, but she was all sold out.
Yeah, man, I bet that's exciting there in Indianapolis. I remember when I was a kid, when the WrestleMania came to the Hoosier Dome and the electricity that was in the air, it was awesome.
Any idea what year that was?
I can't remember.
Now, you were in a Royal Rumble, weren't you? You were in at least one, right?
That was right. I think it was 2006, I think.
How'd you do in that? Did you win?
Came in second, I think, as best I remember.
Second-ish?
Yeah, they actually called me for this one, but I said I have to win. If you're gonna put me in it, I have to win. So we couldn't come to terms. Maybe next year.
Wait a second. So you're not in it?
No, man. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. I'm that. We went through long and laborious contract negotiations, months of pushing pins and lawyers talking to lawyers, and we nearly had a deal on 3 separate occasions, but it just didn't work out for both of us, and so we wished each other best in our own future endeavors.
Wow. So all the people wanting to tune in on Saturday to see if Eugene is going to be one of the surprise entrants, he's telling you all right now that he's not going to be in it.
Well, this is called Eugene Behind the Scenes, right? I'm supposed to like let you know what's going on behind the scenes. And I was nearly in. I'm going to tell you, I was nearly in the Royal Rumble.
Almost.
But no, I'm not.
Have me a little cocktail tonight, if you don't mind. Is that all right?
Sure, man. It's our 1-year anniversary of the show, Von Lilas. We've been doing it for a year.
Oh, shit. I don't have that made up either. We're going to have to we don't have any super chats in here yet, but we're going to take some questions anyway to kill a little time while I can do a little work over here and pull up a couple.
Well, aren't we going to have a big raffle for a big super duper prize tonight?
Yeah, I got to make that up too, though. I'm a little off tonight.
Man. You yell at me for having bad thumbnails. You ain't got one piece of graphic art ready to go. I was just in Bangor, Maine. I was wrestling in Bangor, Maine. Man, it was a huge, awesome crowd, awesome night. I mean, the building was packed. There's probably about 450, maybe close to 500 people there in Bangor, Maine. And I wrestled this guy. He wasn't a very nice guy, but We had a good match, and it was electric. It was an awesome night in the house. It was really cool in Bangor, Maine. But there was a bunch of snow on the ground. And now that I'm back in the Florida Beach condo, there's no snow here in my area of Florida. Sun's out, buns out, girls
I,
out,
I
curls
was just
out. You know what I'm
there. I was
saying?
just there with you. Remember?
Pardon me?
I was just there with you. Remember?
Absolutely. Me and Von Last were just hanging and banging. Are you gonna be able to put up the photo of all of us?
Yeah, I can pull that up here in a little bit.
It was a good afternoon. It was a good fun day out on the beach, hanging and banging, thugging and bugging, having a
Can
few
you see any
laughs.
questions in the chat to answer?
Oh, I'm sorry, Evan. What's up? See, I just get like a little bit of the. I don't get the. Saw you wrestle Ric Flair, Toledo, Ohio, 2004. Came out on a bicycle. Do you remember that match? I think I wrestled Flair on. I didn't remember wrestling him in Ohio, but maybe I did. Maybe 4 live events, maybe more, one-on-one. And the one I remember, I don't remember which one it was, but he had me put on the robe, and I'm running around with the robe. And in the match, I didn't say anything. I let Flair call 100% of it. I knew he was going to call it. My ears were open. I didn't say a word. Had the robe on. I'm running around at the beginning, and he gives me the nut shot, and there's no reaction. And I knew instantly it's because nobody saw it because I had the robe on. And the student wrestler, I guess you would say, the way I was talking to Babyface, supposed to shut up and listen. I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, Rick, I don't think they saw it because of the robe. So he quickly just took the robe off and did it again. And I was like, oh, I called a spot for Ric Flair. So after that match, Rick came to me and he goes, he paid me one of the compliments that I'm really proud of is Ric Flair came to me, he goes, I didn't know that you knew how to work. He goes, these guys, I hit them, they go down and they get right back up. I got to hit them again. He goes, you go down, you don't get up until I come to you. You sell until I come to you. And I don't know, that's just the way I was taught, that's how you do it. But I thought it was really cool because Rick wasn't knocking anybody else in the locker room, but he said that I knew how to work. So take it for what it is. Behind the scenes right here, 1 year anniversary.
I mean, that's a pretty cool story right there, man.
I wish I need to come up with a better, like, all of a sudden all the divas rushed in and there was suds everywhere and Ric Flair started fucking wooing and all this shit was going on. I need to finish it better, but the compliment was there and it's something I always remember.
You can work on that. You can add it. You can add it next time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull up a little something here. Should be coming up here shortly. We're gonna have a little raffle tonight, Eugene. We're gonna give away.
We are?
Possibly.
On here?
Yeah, look at this. Can you see it? 8x10. That's your picture right there. That's your 8x10 photograph.
You're giving away 8x10 of me?
Autograph, baby. Autographed.
You're gonna autograph an 8x10 of me?
Well, you're gonna autograph it.
That's right. I'm gonna autograph an 8x10 for anybody that throws out a super chat question tonight. We're gonna put you in a big hat or a bowl or maybe a salad bowl if we get a lot of them, and we can like your what's it called when you do the salad? Tossing it. We toss the salad. We'll toss the salad that is your super chats, and then we're going to pick out a winner, and you're going to win an 8x10 autograph personally to you if you want it, or it would just say Eugene.
Yeah, that's right. So every time you put in a $4.99 super chat or higher, you get your name in a drawing, and at the end of the night, baby, we're going to give away one of those autographed pictures of Eugene to the winner that, and we'll mail it to you. So all you got to do is email us your address, your home address. We'll mail that thing out. Do you just have those? Do you just have those for sale normally, Eugene?
Yeah, man, I'm touring around the world, brother. We talked about it. I was just 2 weeks in Canada. I was over 2 months in the UK and Europe last a couple months. I've been all around the world selling 8x10s of Eugene, hanging and banging in the ring. Coast to coast, bumping and thumping.
I just finally figured out what's different about you. I think it's the hair. Do you have a?
No,
did you let your hair?
I put my Just for Men in.
Did you let your hair grow out?
No, I put my Just for Men in. Well, I did get the ends trimmed just a little bit. I did have my hairdresser's name is Sean. He was a nice guy, and he just very on the very ends of it, he trimmed them just a little bit, and he put a spritz on it. Afterwards, he says, "Close your eyes," and his name is Sean, and he spritzes stuff on my face and in my hair, and it was actually really refreshing.
Wow, it looks great, man. Looks like a million damn dollars there. Grew out really quick too. I just saw you on Saturday, and it didn't look anything like that. Or what? Or
Well,
Monday?
I had a hat on. I had a hat on there.
what? What day did I see you? I can't even remember now.
Tuesday. I don't remember. When you live in a tropical paradise, all these days just start running together because it's every day is like you're on vacation. You know what I mean? It's kind of tough to remember day to day. You know, when you're just living the dream, you know, weekdays and weekends have no meaning. You know, I only drink now on weekdays and weeknights and week moments.
That is awesome. So we've got a super chat in here. It's $1.99. Miguel, you do a couple more of those, we'll get you in the drawing today. And right now,
Miguel, my man.
You'd be the only one in there, so you'd be the automatic winner. But congrats.
We're gonna get a big rush. You know it's coming.
Oh yeah. Were you a big fan of your theme music?
I didn't hate it. And I heard it, and I was like, that was pretty good. But there was a first version that became a third version, which is I think what I use more often. And I can barely hear it. There's just a little bit at the beginning that's different. Like the third version is the beat's going a little bit more, where the first one's a little slower. I didn't hate it. I thought it was good for Eugene. I liked it. I still use it when I'm on the Independence Wrestling Today, and it always works. People immediately recognize it. The people are up. I'm getting going. I'm behind there, just going crazy, just running my hands through my hair, going crazy. And I come through the curtain, and it's just like pandemonium.
Well, we do use it for our opening of our videos on this YouTube channel too. I like it.
No, Von Laws, you've heard it. You've been there. Tell Miguel it's a good song.
It's a good song, Miguel. It's over with me. Hey, Miguel, if you like it, you should go to our channel. I don't know if really anybody on here, if you've not been to our channel to watch the actual videos that we put out every single week.
Make sure you go. Videos? We have videos?
Yeah, every week. I know you don't ever watch them, but
hey, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of them.
Go to this channel, man. We got some great videos. Kind of a shitty picture here, but somebody was asking about the All-American beer or Real American beer, whatever. I thought it was All-American. Is it real? Oh, Real American beer.
No, brother, it's a Real American, man. Dun, 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 dun. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, we drink a couple beers and it begins to slide. I don't know. Real American. Oh.
Now, I had one of those this weekend at Hogan's.
You told me how good it was. You told me how much you loved it, and you can't wait to have more.
Yeah, it was terrible, man.
Oh, God. Kayfabe, brother.
Kayfabe. It was terrible. Hey, you got another super chat in the house. Maddie, Mr. Marijuana, $2. Hey, you get 2 more of those. You get a free entry into the giveaway tonight. $4.99 and above. The Rock returns to save you. Was that your favorite moment?
Well, like I said before, it's kind of hard to have a favorite moment in my career because I was in the ring with The Rock. I was in the ring with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania. I pinned Vince McMahon. I've been in the ring with John Cena. I've been in the ring with Shawn Michaels. I've been in the ring with Triple H. I've been in the ring with Kurt Angle. I had my teddy bear. I had my own T-shirt. I had my own action figure. And we all know the best part about having your own action figure is you get to play with yourself in public. But for the best part of my career, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have one pinpoint, one single moment where I can say this was the greatest highlight of my career. But definitely The Rock is probably, if there's a handful, it's definitely one of them. I owe my career to The Rock because if he wouldn't have taken out of his day in LA, being a movie star, being The Rock in movies out there, looking cool, being tough, and just taking a day out to come down to San Diego to help a guy that he didn't know. But some of you have heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. Top guys are there to reach down and pull someone from underneath up. And that's what The Rock did. He hadn't been on TV in 2 years, comes down on, probably takes a day out of work where he probably could have made a lot more money to reach down and pull somebody he didn't know up to the top level. And I've also said this, and I'll say it again. After Eugene was in the ring with The Rock, if it would have been the Mafia, I would have been a made man, because then it was very different then. Then all of a sudden you're a top guy. And although it was a gimmick, it was a surreal experience. It was a magical ride. I've said that. But it is, man. I mean, it's hard to quantify these things in words when it's just such a great feeling inside. Hope that answers your question.
I thought it was a great answer.
Matthew Marijuana.
Just say no to drugs.
Well, no, I don't know about that, because I mean, I think we need to really we're in a war with drugs. You know, we're at a war with drugs, and I think some of us need to be on the front lines and really. I mean, if somebody gets the drugs out of the way, then the kids don't have them.
So are you volunteering? Is that what you're saying?
If that's what I need to do, I will be on the front lines smoking. I mean, I don't know if that's what it takes. If that's what we need to have cohesion and singularity and
all that good stuff. Let's see. We got Eugene is on that Jimmy Valiant retirement tour. I see in the chat.
That's right. Everybody knows that. Like I say, I'm on retirement tour. I say, handsome Jimmy Valiant was on retirement tour for 15 years. He might still be on retirement tour. This might be 25 years for handsome Jimmy Valiant to be on retirement tour. Kiss has been on retirement tour for 20 years. Motley Crue's been on retirement tour for at least 15.
Kiss is actually done. I went to their last show. There it is. Look at that.
So right here, look at me being the short guy. Myself, the great Von Liles, and then there's, I call him Apocalypse. Others will know him as Rick Victor from The Ascension, all hanging and banging, thugging and bugging down on the beach, looking cool, being tough, being over, shaved, tan, and vascular. See, I told you I had a hat on. You didn't see my hair when you were there.
Oh, I can't even get it back over here now. Man, I'm working all the controls over here, man.
Said the priest to the altar boy. Too much? Too soon?
No, it's fine, man.
What's our audience here?
We got Matty Marijuana back. He's back with another $2 super chat. He's almost qualified for the drawing right now.
He's already puff give twice now.
He's definitely leading the way. I'll smoke it up with Eugene. Do it for the kids, baby.
Well, I mean, I might try it. If you're suggesting it, if you're peer pressuring me, I might fall into it one time. I will try it.
As the Steel Man used to say, you told me.
Like to try it again? Maybe try it one more time?
So we were talking a little bit about the Royal Rumble earlier. Do you have a prediction on this year's Royal Rumble?
Cena.
You said that without hesitation almost.
Yeah, man. I mean, is that not the story going to be forward? To see if he can win the world title? To see if he can break Ric Flair's record? Is that not the best story that they have? I think it is.
Yeah.
Or it will be him at the end and a swerve, and that will still be the story for him. I don't know who might win it. They might swerve and escalate someone, which would be not the smart idea. I don't know what they're doing. You know, if they're making millions and billions and trillions of dollars, and Netflix is just doing that gimmick, then they'll keep it safe, I guess.
I don't know if it's on my end or not. You keep kind of freezing up on us there, man. I don't know. Maybe somebody in chat, let me know if it's just me or if Eugene's having some technical difficulties over there. Testing. Uh-oh, we got our first official person in the drawing right now.
Drawings.
Matty Marijuana, he's in it.
Puff give, Matty.
Third $2 super chat. You can smoke with RVD and any RVD stories.
RVD liked Eugene. We got along. We were around each other on a handful of occasions, and it was always a fun time. We never got down to anything nefarious or didn't go out and, toilet paper somebody's house or anything like that. But, that we were around in the locker room and in the bus and places like that. And he was always happy to see me. If I ever see him on a on a convention that I sometimes do on the weekends where we sign those autographs and take the photos and sign the memorabilia. RVD does them, all the big stars do them, me included. And I'll see RVD from time to time. I've got several pictures with RVD. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have like some kind of nefarious story. We didn't ride together in the same car, but I definitely like him.
All right, this isn't a super chat, man, but I got to throw it up there anyway. This is a
Throw
big.
it up, throw it up. Which
You got
one
a
is
big
it?
question here. Penta, do you think he will go far in the Rumble? What do you think about Penta in the WWE?
Well, I mean, he came in with a splash. He might be the one they put over. It might be Cena. It looks like he's going to win, and that's the story. And then Penta comes from underneath and just shanks him. And not really, but you know what I mean. Caused him not to win, and then Penta wins and goes on for the world title. But Cena's still chasing, and then maybe it's Cena and Penta, like later on down the line, Survivor Series or something. I don't know, man. But this is exciting. It's an exciting time for wrestling. Penta came out hot, buddy. He did, without a doubt. Everybody's talking about him. I was just sitting the other day. I was sitting at the bar, just minding my own business, and this guy started talking about wrestling. So I indulged him. I'm talking about wrestling and whatnot. And he just like, Penta, oh my God, and told me this like in detail story nonstop about Penta's character, which I thought was fascinating. I'm like, oh my God, this is such awesome thing for wrestling today, and people are loving it because dude right next to me loved it. They're doing something right, right?
You know who that dude was right next to you?
Harvey Whippleman.
He was the guy. He was the guy that just asked this question in the chat.
I assumed it was him. I know, absolutely. My main man. We got our
Jason.
Picture.
Your main man Jason just asked that question in the chat today.
Together.
That's right.
Met him. I met his wife.
Posted on Facebook today.
Awesome. I'm glad he had a good time. It was awesome meeting him. But I mean, it just justifies my point because he knew everything about it. And he was thoroughly entertained and absorbed in the product. And that's what WWE wants. And they must be doing something right because there are fans out there probably more than ever. You get everybody on Netflix can now watch it. You can't watch it for free on Netflix, but you watch it on Netflix. Can you watch it for free on Netflix?
Well, if you pay for Netflix.
But then you can watch it for free, right?
Well, sure, yeah.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. You pay for Netflix, you watch it for free. Anybody just join us? We got 40 people on here now, Eugene. Anybody just join us? 8x10 autograph giveaway. If you get yourself into a $4.99 super chat or higher, your name's going to go into this
bowl. You can ask any question you want to Eugene, and he will entertain your thoughts right here. You know what? I wasn't going to do this, but this is the new Polyblend non-sanded grout. And if anybody needs some non-sanded grout, I would go with this brand right here. It's Snow White and non-sanded, easy to use, professional results. Just mixed with water. It's a really good product here. Carry on.
Are we sponsored by them now?
No, man, it's just a good grout. If you're going to grout something, you should be grouting with the Polyblend grout.
I got you. All right. Don't get no better than that, man.
I mean, Eugene behind the scenes, we need to grout stuff back here. That's the Polyblend grout that we're using. We need to let everybody know.
Edward Anonymous
Edward.
$2. $4 more in Edward, and you're in that drawing, man.
$2.
Nick, met you at Midas in Clarksville.
Okay.
Any recollection of that, Nick?
I'm sure I did because that's where I would go and get my tires worked on or my truck worked on was whenever I had any tire issues, I would go to Midas right there, the one right next to the McDonald's in Clarksville on that weird little stoplight. But then the other road used to come over. I don't know what is it topography? Is that what it's called? The lay of the land is anymore in Clarksville because I haven't been there in quite a while. But that was the Midas store that I went to. And I don't know. I was on TV there at the time, so people might have known me. People might have remembered me. There is a little bit of a legend of Nick Dinsmore, Eugene, in Southern Indiana. I don't like to brag. I don't like to boast, but it's there. It's in the I don't know, not atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
At least I like to think that. But when I go there, nobody knows who the fuck I am. So what the hell?
Lewis Barrett in with the $2.
Lewis, my main man, Lewis, Captain Lou.
How hard did Sandman hit you with the cane?
So the one cane wasn't so bad because I could time it and like I still had my jacket on. But whoever in the fans gave him the second one, I want to give that person in the fans in the Hammerstein Ballroom 2 of these, okay? Because then he was just pelting me all the way back, like Tommy Lee drumming my head, my melon, you know what I mean? Dr. Feelgood my way all the way back to the dressing room, and then he stands up there and everybody cheers, and I'm like, my ears are bleeding.
So what was that? Fans brought weapons or something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man, it was one of those ECW one night stands. I don't know how you can have more than one night stand. You can. Why wasn't the second one the 2-night stand? I don't know, but I think I was on the second one when I read a poem to everybody in New York, and they seemed not to like it so much.
Do you remember any of the poem?
I remember I wanted to take a bath with Taz's towel. That's something we should really dig that up because it was an awesome poem. Brian Gerwick wrote it, and I went over with him. That's something I should know. You're right. Wow, I'm slacking.
So you don't remember it?
Okay.
How do you spell anniversary?
I don't know.
ANNIV.
I don't. Did I misspell it or something?
No, I'm trying to spell it right now.
I don't know. Don't we have doesn't the gimmick do it for us?
Anniversary.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought you'd have all this done by now.
Coming to you from the highly educated people here at Eugene Behind the Scenes.
we got a great team. Screaming Baboon, man. I know Screaming Baboon. He's from Australia. He's from the Hustler from Rip Rogers channel there. He's got a $2 super chat from Australia. Eddie, you are my favorite. So he must be, I don't know if he's calling you at if he's talking to somebody in the chat. I think he's calling you Eddie Guerrero, I think, with the hair.
No, man, no. So I wrote a poem. ECW is the place to be. I love funk and RVD. Stevie Richards makes me howl, and I want to take a bath and use Taz's towel. ECW is not phony. I want to get a big hug with Balls Mahoney. I love you all and want to picnic with Sabu. I love you and want to picnic with Sabu. I don't know what the rhyme was there. And then they chant, shut the fuck up at him. Here comes the Sandman with the music, drinks the beer. Da, 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 da. That was nice. I was a little late on it. Sorry there, but something like that. I don't know if that was exactly word for word. I was getting off that internet if you guys didn't see that.
And then you got caned after that, huh?
With 2 of them, man. 2 of them. Whop, 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 whop.
Well, even though Eugene won't put you over, Screaming Baboon, thanks for the $2 super chat.
Yeah, we were talking about Screaming Baboon. We know who that is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay. Oh, Big George in the house too. He's in the drawing. $4.99.
How could Big George not be?
Didn't even ask a question. He just wants to. You know why Big George is in there?
Thank you, Big George.
I just mailed a Big George a T-shirt from another giveaway.
He's the big winner, huh?
Yeah, he must
chicken dinner.
Feel like it must be his lucky day. He's
got the momentum going in his direction. He's got the karma and the chi. But is it gonna be someone else that comes along and gets in this raffle drawing and unseats Big George as the champion so far of raffle drawings from the Von Lila Studios? I don't know. I mean, it's to be seen. It's going to be a long night. We might be here all night. We might be here 24 hours. I don't know what it's going to take, but we're going to have a conclusion for you at some point.
24 hours, baby.
Maybe, in generally speaking terms.
I wonder if YouTube lets you stay on that long.
We might look back at this in 24 hours and then we'll really see what gifts we've been given.
Big George, if you have a question with that $4.99, you can throw it in here. I'll see if I can find it. There it is. Did you pull from any other wrestlers to build the Eugene character, such as Mighty Igor?
So a lot of the old timers didn't compare, but would have said, "Oh, Eugene's a Mighty Igor gimmick." Oh, okay, now I get it. It's Mighty Igor. I've seen photos of Mighty Igor, but I didn't see any of his video or work. I remembered Rick Steiner when Rick Steiner was kind of, I think it was a UWF, and he was a little crazy, to be just a little bit crazy. And then I remember I'd asked for some videotape. It was VHS back then. It might have been DVD back then. I can't remember, but I think it was video. I think they sent me a VHS. Terry Funk being crazy, and I was just trying to draw different aspects. And when it came down to it, I stole a lot from Rip Rogers. His mannerisms in the ring, you know, I mean, he was the first one I see really over pantomime, oversell, overdo everything to the point in which the people get caught up in it and just are hooked into whatever it is that we're doing in the ring. And so that's what Eugene did. It was like I was as big as I could be because I wasn't the biggest guy in the ring. And I was going to try to be as loud, voice-wise, eyes wide open, hair-wise, antics-wise. I was going to try to get the attention on me because, I mean, when it all boils down to it, we're all just like the class clown, right? We're all the guys that just want to, everybody go, "Oh, so-and-so's funny in class. He farted and the teacher got mad. It was so good," you know? The show-off. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. The show-off. By and large, you know what I mean. You are a teacher. You know they got show-offs in class.
Oh yeah. I'm following you like a I don't know what something. Screaming Baboon said, "Yeah, he's over with you." Screaming Baboon, you just need one more $2 super chat, and your name's in the big drawing tonight, man.
Screaming Baboon's name's is on our tongue right now, but is it going to be in our drawing? That's what we really need to know. I mean, these are the questions that people have out there. Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh man, look at that banner.
All right, so Von Loss, here's a question I have. And this is kind of outside the realm of our we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Matty Marijuana, maybe I'll put this out to you. In the states that are medicinal, how can it be legal to only give medicine to certain people that can afford a license or that buy the license as compared to everybody? Shouldn't everybody get the medicine? Not only the people that buy the license?
Is that a question for me?
Right. You know what I mean? I mean, is there any other, I don't know, is there any other medicine out there that you have to have a license for? And then if you don't have the license, you don't get it? I mean, because if it's a medicine, then it should be available to everyone, right?
Yeah, I guess if you're calling it a medicine, like if it's considered a medicine. I mean, are we saying it's a medicine?
I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass, really. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't have a medical card. Jesus is my only dope, and I'm always high, guys.
That is awesome. Uh-oh. He's in, baby. Screaming Baboon's in.
We've said that before.
That's right. No, you're in the drawing. There's Screaming Baboon.
He's right in there. He got that right in the drawing.
That's his third $2 super chat, so he's in.
Is there a question that goes with it, or is it just a?
No, he said, "What do I win?" Well, you don't win anything yet, but you're eligible to win a Eugene autographed 8x10.
Who said you stole Rip's glasses?
Screaming Baboon thinks I look like Rip, I guess, in these glasses. You know, Rip wears glasses now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
This is what you can win. This picture right here, Screaming Baboon, autographed. This nice, friendly-looking picture of Nick Eugene Dinsmore.
So who's asking if I still take wrestling bookings or make appearances? G. All I see is G.
Hold on. Let me get to it.
It's like a purple G. Purple G? Well, the question
that's George. That's George. You just got in our drawing a little bit ago.
Yeah. There we go. George. Looked like a George, but all I saw was a G. Yeah, Eugene is still taking bookings all around the world, brother. We were just talking about it earlier. I was in Canada. I was in the UK. I was all over Europe. I was a hit sensation, running wild. And I used the email address Eugene Questions, EUGEN, EUGENE, is how you spell my name? Questions, QUESTIONS, Eugene Questions at gmail.com for the bookings. But you can
I just
always
put that in the chat. EugeneQuestions at gmail.com. That's in the chat now.
Yeah, but they can always email the show here, which is DEugeneDinsmore at gmail.com. It'll come to the same place. I mean, it lands right in my lap. I get all the emails.
Well, the ones we get to the show, though, you typically don't ever read. So I would maybe send them to the other one, George.
No, I'm telling you, I got them all now. I switched over my phone. I didn't have the proper notifications and ramifications and justifications on my phone done, but now I do.
Oh, I see. Okay. All
I'm
right.
all about it. Who didn't have the graphics ready tonight, brother? I was 15 minutes early.
It's this early start time. Screaming Baboon, another $2 super chat.
Yes.
2 more of those, you get another entry. Great. I loved Insane and Angry Eugene, he said.
Yeah, there wasn't much of it, though, right? They tried to turn Eugene heel, and they had me turn on Hacksaw, which I love Hacksaw to death, but I've said before, if I would have turned on somebody of a little more consequence in the show at the time, I could have gotten a little more heat. If I would have turned on Shawn Michaels at the time, I probably could have really, I don't know, but Hacksaw was the guy I turned on. The people just kind of looked at me like, Eugene, what are you doing? Why are you being so mean? It's not very nice, Eugene. And I really didn't, I don't know. Maybe it was I've said it before, I feel like it might be my inability as a performer to be able to portray the character exactly to the point to get the heat from the people, maybe. I'm not opposed to saying that I lack that performance right there. Or it was just what the people didn't want to see. And it was like, I felt like Eugene was more like Ronald McDonald. And, I want to see Ronald McDonald like picking on the kids or something, I don't know, or being a heel or putting hair in the hamburgers. Not that would happen because Ronald's doesn't put hair in the hamburgers. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You
hey, did you see where I put 1 year anniversary down there at the bottom now?
I see it. It's awesome. You made hamburgers before, right, Von Alice?
Yeah, out of hair. Yeah. It's not quite centered, though. Look at the O's all the way to the end.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. That's how it should be.
I forgot to say this earlier. I know he's a good friend of yours, and I skipped over him.
Stop, drop, and roll? Is it stop, drop, and roll? Is that what you forgot to say?
Shane Harrington.
Shane Harrington, my man Shane. Yeah, what do you have to say?
Oh, just saying hi and stuff in the beginning. I forgot to.
I'd hope Shane would be here for this illustrious 1 year anniversary. He's been with us since the beginning. He's been one of the, I don't know, is it called P1 constituent? What are the subscribers called? Like, is there a Von Mouse? You know what I'm talking about? Or am I just?
I don't know. We don't have members. We ought to open up the membership.
It seems like the phase 1 people that have been following us since the very beginning. There was
the originals.
You know what I mean? Our P1 people. And then more people started to listen, and it became a bigger group of fans and friends and family. Our P2s and our P2, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
The originals? How about that?
Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need a better term. Somebody put into better terms exactly what I'm talking about, because I hope someone is on the same wavelength as I am, sitting right here.
I think another main man was in here of yours too.
Eugene is an inspiration to my kidney journey. I don't know who Bill is. I see Park Bill. I see BLI is what I see. Well, Godspeed to you. Love you, BLI.
Donovan Mitchell, aren't you? Donovan Mitchell's in the house today.
Okay. Hi, Donovan Mitchell.
All right, here we go. Look at Screamy Baboon, man. He's got another entry. He's in here twice now.
2 times. I
don't know if he's got a question this time or not. Yeah, bad Eugene. Super strength beatdown HBK. Eugene would have been in one hair burgers sound nice muff burger. Rip loves them natural and fragrant. You into the muff burgers, Eugene? Okay.
In other news,
Gotta get a sip on that one, huh?
in other news,
Hey,
so I can either see part of the chat and less of the screen, so I can't see what the people with the question. How do I go back to here?
just go to the chat. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I need glasses. I'm an old man. I feel like.
I mean, I'll put all the super chats up here and read them to you.
I don't need you to read to me. I mean, I can read.
I mean, I do have. I mean,
I
I
mean, are
need
you
to
trying
have.
to say I can't read? Is that what you're trying to say?
I need to have some sort of role on this
You know
show.
I can read. You heard me read before. I
I
read
can.
good.
I can feed you the questions. At least I can do. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you can't even spell anniversary right.
Is it spelled wrong? Anniversary. Nah.
Oh,
What do you got? You got a dream match, Eugene. Who would your dream match be?
so I would have liked to have seen the resolution between Eugene and William Regal, or the turn, or whatever the next phase of the dynamic, would have been, which I assume would have been the best. Would have been him turning on me. I mean, I think that's what, I don't know. At least he and I knew at some point we had that for us, and it never transpired.
Was there at least talk about it at times, like from anybody higher up, or just you and Regal?
Oh, no. I want no water. I drank all my water. So Bischoff pitched the angle to shave his head. And we worked towards the Taboo Tuesday. Loser wears a dress, loser something, and loser shaves the head. And overwhelmingly, people want to see the head shave. Bischoff lost, we shaved his head. So leading up to that angle, I think Bischoff felt like we didn't get the amount of heat that we could have gotten in the angle to really, I don't know, get some more heat, And I think he was right. We weren't allowed to get as much heat as I think we could have, but looking back now is a kind of a comedy match. So I understand, like, I don't know. I don't know if I understand it, but it is what it is. So as we get to the day where Bischoff's going to shave his head, he is talking to Regal and I about this, William Regal and I, claiming how you feel like we didn't get enough heat for the angle. Could be more. Could have gotten a lot more out of it. All of us agreed. And then Regal goes, well, I guess you're going to have to do like we used to have to do to you. Go convince them of your idea, but make them think that it's theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And Bischoff's eyes kind of perked up, and boom, he's gone. I didn't think anything about it. I was still green. I'm still the new guy. Just Eugene, just out beeping and bumping around. And then they come back and they go, okay, so Regal's going to turn on Eugene on the pay-per-view tonight, and then we're going to shave Eugene's head. And Regal immediately stood up and just turned and walked right out, because he and I knew that we had a lot more legs under us, a lot more distance that we could go before it's time for him to turn. So they came back and they said, no, Bischoff, this was your idea to shave your head, so we're going to shave your head. And he was 100% compliant. He was cool. He's like, all right, that's it. He was angling to get some more heat, because that's the performer that we are. I don't blame him for that. Not blame's not the right word, but like look down on him. I would have done the same thing. You want your angle to mean something. I wanted our angle to mean something, but I was going to shave his head, so I was getting what I wanted.
Man, that's why this channel is called Eugene Behind the Scenes, right there. I mean, you don't get no more behind the scenes than that, Screaming Baboon in again.
Why is he screaming? Why is he screaming?
He wants this autographed 8x10, though. I know that.
Am I going to autograph it to Screaming Baboon?
Oh, wait, no, wait. Never mind. I clicked on the wrong one. He is in again, but it's for this one. At the gym, time for my 80-minute Stairmaster. I'm listening here. All those haters in WWE, big nose and toot that stopped Eugene's push. He said it, not you.
I used to do an hour every morning. I would get up, I would go straight to the gym there in Clarksville. I'd do an hour of cardio on the elliptical. And then about 15 minutes left, I would call right down to Bob Evans and I would order egg whites. And then I would get the multi-grain pancake little thing, no syrup, a little bit of butter, and some milk. And then I would take that to the training center. I'd be at the training center by 8 a.m. for the Hustler Rip Rogers OVW developmental WWE developmental training session. And if I was ever late, I would just pull out a protein bar and go, Rip, I stopped and I got you this protein bar. And that usually bided me a couple minutes.
Man, those were the days, huh?
Well, I was the one that started that. I mean, it became like a joke later, right?
With the protein bar gimmick?
With anything, the protein bar, the food, the whatever.
Yeah.
I was the first one. I was late and like he called me out on it. And I just happened to have a protein bar. I said, but Rip, I stopped to get this for you. And he goes, okay, you're over. And then after that, then everybody knew there was a currency.
Yeah, you were a trendsetter, man.
I was the first.
You're the one that started that led Rip to go.
They laughed at me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You were the one that led Rip going to the hospital for not eating anything but protein bars.
No. He was just eating that anyway. So why not give him the food he was eating? This was his diet, you know what I mean? And he lost weight. So you see me, I mean, no mention that his teeth fell out, but I mean, he looked healthy.
Jason Hildebrand, who you just met in Florida over the weekend, says, why was Ric Flair not in your Mount Rushmore? $2 super chat. Two more of those, man. He's in the drawing for the Eugene 8x10.
So Ric Flair is probably the greatest professional wrestler ever. But on the Mount Rushmore of, I probably should have clarified more like pro wrestling and sports entertainment or being icons of pro wrestling. I felt like there were other guys that stepped in front of him. If there was 5 faces on Mount Rushmore, Flair would definitely be there. But it's just my opinion that for me, the Mount Rushmore would be Hogan, Austin, Cena, and Andre. Just by notoriety, fame, money drawn, the whole enchilada, being a superstar. Ric Flair probably had more main event matches, better main event matches, drew more heat and had like the professional wrestling career that everybody wants. 7 days a week, twice on Saturday, twice on Sunday, hour Broadway every night. You got to keep up with me, no sweat professional. But the top Mount Rushmore, the top 4 guys, Hogan, Austin, Cena, Andre. But then people say, what about The Rock? Oh, fuck, The Rock. I forgot about The Rock. Well, in the Mount Rushmore state of South Dakota, there's another monument called Crazy Horse. And Crazy Horse is even bigger than Mount Rushmore. And it's still under construction. And they're constructing out on the side of a mountain, Crazy Horse. And you can see him like he's pointing. And you can go out, at least right now, you can take like little excursions down almost to the fingertip where this guy's like, man, it's awesome. The Rock would be Crazy Horse, without a doubt. But Flair would be number 5.
Wow. Good answer, man. Thanks for the super chat there, Jason.
And again, that's just my opinion. I mean, what am I? It's a subjective art. If you want Flair to be your number 1, put him on there. He's worthy of it. Absolutely.
Go ahead and throw this one on here. It says, my name is Peyton Elvis Lee.
Peyton Elvis Lee?
We met at Wrestle Jam.
Elvis Lee. You mean Peyton Elvis Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we met at Wrestle Jam. I'm getting a kidney transplant February 13th.
I know Peyton, exactly who Peyton is.
All right.
What did he say? He's getting his kidney? Because I did a video for him. I did a video for him and I said, hey, my man Peyton Elvis Lee right here needs a kidney. And we were praying for him. And I'm seeing right now that he's getting a kidney transplant February 13th. Praise God.
That's right.
That's awesome. You know what I mean? that's when you look out there and people reach out to you and they just want a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of help, a little bit of hope. And to be that person, to be able to just give somebody something to hold on to. Something special.
Here we go. Congrats on the transplant, Peyton Elvis Lee.
Absolutely. Woo! Peyton's dad is a pro wrestler. He's a legend.
Yeah, you just said my dad is Nature.
The Nature Boy, Paul Lee.
Yep.
And if you don't know who the Nature Boy Paul Lee is, you need to readjust your relationship with professional wrestling, because everybody knows who this guy is, without a doubt. And he's a good guy, nice guy, heck of a nice guy. But I think he goes to his, like, he's got another job, you know what I mean? He's an indie wrestler, he's got another job, but I think he does Nature Boy Paul Lee at all the time. So I imagine he does well. I don't know. He's like owns construction company, or maybe, I don't know, owns like something, some kind of half-assed businessman. Could you imagine a guy with the blonde hair, the half-assed robe coming out? Woo! I mean, he does the woo. The Nature Boy Paul Lee. Everybody in the South knows who he is. Can you imagine him like coming into the boardroom, trying to pitch a product to you or something? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Hey, we haven't really.
Let's say you're at the school, you're working at the school, and then all of a sudden it's parent-teacher conference night, and this kid comes in as Peyton's dad, just wanting to talk about school, and he's doing woo. I mean, what are you gonna think, brother?
I actually have a pretty decent story about that. So
of course you do.
So I was a school teacher. All right, we already talked about that.
Absolutely.
So I was living in Muncie, Indiana, teaching at Muncie Central High School.
Yep.
I was in a show ran by the Shadow at the Muncie Fairgrounds over the weekend. Come in, I got like a parent-teacher conference on like Monday morning before school. So sit down on this desk. I'm in the conference room. I'm called in by the principal. Got the kids sitting there. Parents aren't there, but grandma's there. She's sitting there looking at me.
I'm saying this. Is it okay? Like, we're not breaking any HIPAA laws or any shit like that.
No, I didn't say any names.
Okay.
I don't teach anymore anyway.
I mean, grandma. There's a lot of grandmas out there.
I don't teach anymore anyway. I don't give a shit.
All right, go on.
So I look at her. She looks at me. I look at her. She looks at me. Back and forth, back and forth. She said, "Did you wrestle at the fairgrounds Saturday night?" I said, "Yes, I did." She said, "I was there. You were awesome." "Did you ever wrestle Dick the Bruiser?" "I used to watch Dick the Bruiser all the time. I love Dick the Bruiser." She turned around to her grandson and said, "Boy, we better never have a problem with Mr. V again." And they got up and walked out. Never even had the meeting. They just walk out. That's
the power of Dick the Bruiser right there, brother.
My principal just sitting there shaking his head. I was like, well, I guess this meeting's over. That was so awesome, man.
Oh, my God.
You ever wrestled Dick the Bruiser? Nope.
If I lost any water.
All right, well.
I got to go over here and get water.
You should have got water while I was telling my story. I'll plug your 8x10 photograph giveaway real quick again.
I was stuck.
8x10 autograph giveaway tonight. It's going to happen tonight, probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to do a drawing. Right now, we only got 5 names, or actually 3 names in there. Matty Marijuana, George Lambert, and Screaming Baboon. That's it so far. You got to get a $4.99 super chat or as many super chats to get up to $4.99 to get into the drawing for a autographed 8x10 from Nick Eugene Dinsmore. That's what we're doing tonight for our 1-year anniversary. Also, I'll do some more plugs. Go like this video right now, this live. Go like it. Go put a bunch of comments on it outside of the chats. Go to our channel, man. Get some of these videos going. We got some awesome videos that YouTube really never pushed out enough, in my opinion. go back and look through our
They've been
catalog. We
against
got,
us, man.
huh?
Von Laos has been a conspiracy. They've been against us since day one. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think WWE is in with like the YouTube algorithm, and they, of course, we know that they want to push their own product, which is good for them. But when somebody comes along and might be saying things that they disagree with, I think maybe they get the algorithm. So I think we need everybody to like it and share it and comment and subscribe. We need more subscribers. How come we got 16,000 plus, right? How many we got right now? Can you tell? I can't tell.
16. Yeah, I can tell. 16,726.
Man, we should have over 25. We need over 25.
We're not getting off this live until we have 25,000 subscribers.
Should we just buy those subscribers like all the other channels do?
I don't really think they do, though.
Oh my God, you're still blinded. You're still
Yeah,
blinded.
I'm not blinded. I've learned. No, I'm not blinded.
The conspiracy, the veiled conspiracy has still got we need to unveil you.
No. Some people say you need a haircut.
I just had one. Literally yesterday. Sean trimmed the ends for me.
Maybe the bangs. You missed the bangs, I guess. It's down in your eyes right
I
now.
can't touch the bangs, man. That's the good part.
Hmm. All right, we need some. I thought that big plug would get us some more super chat for this contest, man.
No, we're like the balloon with the air just going out.
Yeah, this thing's coming crashing down, man. Tell them a story, man. You got a story to tell?
What were we just talking about?
Here's a great question. Somebody wants to know when did you start going bald?
Oh, fuck, when I was like 19, 20. So you were telling the story we just heard in the thing that I see you wrestling, right? So I would not use the term, I don't even want to say it on live, but like retarded. I wouldn't ever use that in my common language, and I really don't care for the word. I don't use it. People say it and like not many people say it nowadays, but when I was younger, people would say it. I still didn't say it then. I understood what they meant, but it was probably an offensive word. But so especially after I became Eugene, I didn't really. If someone said that word, I just wouldn't even really react, irregardless. Was at the gathering of the Juggalos. The year that I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year that Charlie Sheen was there. Charlie Sheen was the headliner of the gathering of the Juggalos. We were leaving because it was a 2-night event. It's the gathering of the Juggalos. We're wrestling each night, but we'd wrestle at like 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. And in between, we were in Cave in Rock, Illinois. And in between Evansville, Master Rich would run a show in Evansville. So we hightail it to Evansville and come back. We're leaving the gathering of the Juggalos. And if you've never been to an Insane Clown Posse gathering of the Juggalos, you know that if you leave the gathering, you're going to get pulled over. And we were the talent, so we're like, what are you pulling us over for? And cops coming around. So this was a tiny, tiny, tiny town in Illinois, Cave in Rock, Illinois. And I think this was a Sunday night. This was the second night. And I think the Monday was a holiday. I can't remember what it was. And they started going, guys, got any drugs in his car? And the driver, who's a very good friend of mine, I guess I might have to call him out because otherwise people might know who he is. I won't even say his name, but you're going to be able to draw the reference. He's a war veteran, lost his legs, got the prosthetic, but he had the prosthetic that they give the soldiers when they go back into war. It can like pivot and turn and step, and like it's really, really cool. It's microchip in it, charges in the outlet. So anybody got any drugs in here? And he goes, yes, I've got some mushrooms in the back. And all this turned to me like, what? And it was kind of a shock, but he handed them over, and then they were looking at him, and all of a sudden they're gonna like, well, I guess we're gonna have to take him downtown, whatever. Downtown, where they said they were discussing whether they should arrest him. So Eugene quickly got out, and I said, "Sir, this man's a war veteran. Made a mistake." And I knew because the holiday was on Monday, if he went to jail, he wasn't going to get out until Tuesday or, whatever. And all of a sudden, it was at night. Policeman shined that light right in my face, and then looked at my friend and looked down at his leg. And then from in the car, they go, "Do you need the plug to plug in your leg if you go to jail?" They look at the plug, they look at me, they look at him, they look at the leg. All of a sudden, the cop looks back at me. He goes, "Ain't you that retard from TV?" "Yes, sir, I am." "All right." And they just kind of brushed it aside, and we got out of there. But it was an exciting evening, and I always, I don't know.
Wow. So he said the R word, huh?
Well, it was Cave-in Rock, Illinois, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know, but I mean, that's the way maybe some people saw Eugene. I don't know, man. If I offended anyone with that story, that is what happened. I meant no offense. If you liked it, let me know. If you don't like it, then I'll quit telling it.
No, I think it's a good story. You guys didn't. So he got out of it then, right?
Yeah. We were like a fart in church. We were gone.
Wow. Hey, you want to plug your Circle Squared Expo? Is that official?
No, man. The dude. Who's the dude? The guy I told you. The message. What's his name? Johnny Marquez? I think maybe he has. I can't remember.
Well, did you send him a message when I told you to the other night? No?
Absolutely not. No.
No. So, all right. Well, you still got plenty of time, I guess.
I'm on the poster, though. He's got to bring me in. I'm on the poster.
Yeah, you got plenty of time, I guess, to figure it out.
Yeah, it's like April 25th in Indianapolis. It's going to be the biggest event that Indianapolis has seen probably since the Royal Rumble this weekend, right?
Since then, yeah, probably. Speaking of some people that came late, or maybe I shouldn't say late, but not right when we started, are asking right now if you're going to be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. So this is Eugene behind the scenes.
They want to know if I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, no.
They want to know. They're asking me now if I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. I mean, what would it be like if I was in the Rumble? I mean, if I came in number one, I wouldn't be number one. What number do you think I would be if I was in the Rumble? How many guys are in it? Is it 30 or 31?
30, I think.
I think it's 31. Maybe it's 30. I don't know.
Maybe 31.
I think I would be like 13, I think. Or maybe closer to 11.
How do you think you would do?
Well, I told him, I said, I'll be in it, but I have to win.
So you're not in. That's what I'm saying. It was somebody that wasn't here earlier. So
I know. We're just playing along. I'm not in the Royal Rumble. Who thinks I'm in the Royal Rumble? Get with it, you geek, you marks. God bless.
It was Big George who's give us a lot of money tonight.
Well,
well, in that case,
I meant that in a loving way.
He's just playing around, man.
Yeah.
We're all here just having a good time, and Eugene behind the scenes. Oh, look at that. We got somebody that's going to get two entries for the price of one here.
You know, yep.
Big Nate Gaming.
Big Nate.
Did you ever work with The Undertaker? If not, would you have loved to work with him? I'm autistic, and when I was younger, I felt a connection to Eugene. You're a legend from day one.
So I think Eugene should have had a tag match with The Undertaker at Mania. I don't think that ever really realistically would have happened, but I sure as hell don't want to wrestle him at WrestleMania. But I'd want to be in a match with him at Mania, or maybe I could be a referee. I don't know.
So did you ever wrestle him?
So I'm getting there.
Okay, sorry.
Pump the brakes. This is Eugene behind the scenes, not Von Lawless behind the scenes.
Oh, now you're going to get me all kinds of heat in the comments about his co-host is an idiot.
Stepping all over him, brother.
He talks all the time, never shuts up. Here we go. Thanks a lot, man.
So about 2003, maybe, WWE had a live event, and they came through Louisville, and Taker was there. I can't remember if it was Raw or SmackDown. but it wasn't a TV. It was a live event, and the OVW guys were in the first match maybe, and they filmed it. Good lighting. I can't remember who was in the match because we did a couple of those on tour where the OVW guys in different pairings would have a tag match, 6-man, singles, whatever. But this night was in Louisville. Cornette was there with OVW cameras. And at the end, I was on OVW as the top heel, and Magnus was the stooge heel for Mr. Wrestling Nick Dinsmore, being the top heel. And we were going to run out and go to get on the Undertaker, and he was going to give one of us the chokeslam and one of us the, what's this thing called?
Powerbomb.
Yeah, no, the one where he does, like the last ride, right?
Oh, yeah, last ride.
And I did not want to take that. So I quickly volunteered for the chokeslam, and I let Mark Magnus, who became Muhammad Hassan, take the last ride, and he took it beautifully, and he was way up there. But when the Undertaker gave me the chokeslam, I'd taken the chokeslam from Leviathan, Batista. I'd taken the chokeslam from Mark Henry. When I took it from the Undertaker, I felt like I was 10 feet in the air, like way up there, like the highest I've ever been in a wrestling match. And boom, down. But I got to give it to Mark Magnus because he didn't complain. He took the last ride. Big Nate, does that answer your question?
Seems like it should. Pretty cool. Thanks a lot, Big Nate. Nate, one of the two.
Gaming. I mean, is it like hunting gaming or like video gaming?
I don't know. Maybe I'll answer in the chat. You know, I was trying to find the Royal Rumble spoiler you sent me. Where did I get that? Did you send it to me?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's been going around all the internet sites. I mean, all of them know about it. It's been out all across the Wrestling Wire.
You believe that stuff? I mean, you think that's real?
It could be true. We never know. I mean, I've got it on my phone, but I've got to use my phone as a camera, so I can't be doing your job and my job here, Von Wells.
I'll tell you what. The next time we go live, I'm gonna be way more prepared. I'm gonna have all this shit. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna have I will start being more prepared when I get some pictures from you for the thumbnails for our YouTube channel. That's when I'll start chipping in here.
I gave you 2 series of pictures. I can't help it that the people around me are only around for a certain amount of time, and I don't have the staffing that we've got at the Great Von Isles Studios. I'm here in the beachfront condo. You know, I don't have my sweet pea here to take the pictures for me yet. I told you we could just wait, and you're going to rib me because I can't get pictures. And all you got to do is pull up one graphic that somebody on the internet made.
Those pictures were horrible. Nothing like I described. That's why I don't understand. Like, I give you like perfect description, I feel, of what the picture should be like, and then you just don't do it at all. Like, I don't get that. I sent them to the guy and I said, "These are shitty. I tried." He goes, "None of those will work."
I was going to see the whole series with my eyes closed and everyone.
None of those will work. All right, let's make a hard out time for this drawing. It's 7:09 right now.
All right, so the people in the drawing, you're gonna have to email us your address, right?
If they win, just the person that wins.
We're gonna do everybody that's in the drawing right now. If you win, you got to email us your address, and we'll send you this 8x10 autographed by Eugene.
Yeah, right.
That's what I said.
Well, you said everybody in the drawing needs to send.
Well, everybody in the drawing, any one of them can win, right?
Well, we're gonna do it right here live.
But I'm addressing all of them that say when they win, they have to email us.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to put all these names. Look, I already got the names all cut up, ready to go. So,
wow, that's a lot.
Well, not yeah. You're over, baby. Everybody wants one.
Put them all in there. Put all the names in there.
Hold on. You scoop. Slam.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
I'm gonna have to get 2 handfuls. Hold on. Scoop. All right, it is 7:10. What are you hard out at 7:15? We're doing this drawing at 7:15. 5 minutes. 5-minute countdown. If you want in a chance to get a Eugene 8x10 autograph picture, $4.99 super chat or higher.
An hour and 10 minutes gone, 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes remaining. We'll get you in that sumbitch. How about that?
Oof.
Hey, see, here's another one. My daughter has autism and loves watching. She loves watching your videos.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Because there's so many people, you know, it's always people that, you know, for the most part, not always, that don't have autism that complain.
Oh, I'm trying to take the thing off. I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, you finally got that haircut. You're like Randall Floyd of the Outrunners.
It too hot.
He just shaves the top of his for the illusion of baldness so he can get heat.
I should have taken it off at that point because we were talking about something very special. The people that look up to Eugene as a connection, you know, because Eugene was an inspiration. I've said it before. And I think it's humbling. It's an honor to be able to be. You can't close up on me when my hair's like this, though. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you bastards. I don't know. It's an honor. I don't like to talk about it. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's just something I like to do, or I do. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense.
I think you ought to feel personally real good about it because I look at all our comments on the channel.
For me, I'm not one to like to brag and boast about, oh, well, I go out there and give an inspiration to all these people and you should look at me. No. Just,
right.
It's the moment and the magic when it happens. It's not about, you know, people come to me later and say, my son, my younger brother, my sister, my, you know, whatever, had a connection with Eugene and then they drew inspiration. And it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, I'm not saying like in a bragging.
I'm just saying, you're saying, I don't know.
I've never heard you.
I was thinking, I guess, I think I got a little too hot wearing my mom's wig. My mom came in earlier and didn't even notice I had her wig on.
Hold on a second. Is that really your mom's wig?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, it's a wig she had in her room. I've never seen her wear it, but I stole it from her room.
That's awesome. It really doesn't get any better.
I just can't
I've got 2 more things to pull up. I got 2 things to pull up. We'll see if we get any more super chats right here. We got like 3 minutes.
Chat, brother.
We got like 2 minutes for super chats. 2 minutes, 2.
2 and 2 right back at you. Chuck Woolery passed away this last year, didn't he?
Oh, he did?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
I believe so.
Here it is. Here's the Royal Rumble spoiler together because I wasn't prepared. But
yeah, everybody's been waiting on it, like on the edge of their seat.
We'll see if anybody can read it. I don't know if you can read. I can read it on my computer.
Oh, we should have changed the angle one, man. I didn't see it said that. That's not cool.
What's it say?
No, we don't need to address it.
Do I need to take it off? Is there something bad on there?
No. You can leave it on. It is what it is. Mike Tyson's gonna be in this one.
Mike Tyson's in it. Eliminates both.
Because so many people are live with this right now, Vaughn. This is going to get out like all over the place. Gain is going to be in there. Can you see Gain is going to be in there? My God, it's Gain. Glacier's coming back. Oh, my goodness.
If everybody watching this could just do us a favor and promise not to tell anybody or share this.
And the cocaine's going to be in it. I've seen the cocaine online. Everybody's been talking about the cocaine.
Hey, wait, Nick, is that number 23? Is that Octa? Is that Octagon?
I guess so. It's Octa and Hecka and Penta.
And what? Holy shit! Look at number 31.
You know what I mean? I might still get the call. I mean, realistically, I can still make it to Indianapolis by the Rumble. So I really don't know. I mean, if they want to keep it from everybody, they wouldn't even tell me, and they know I'm just sitting here waiting on the call, waiting for that 203 to call on the cell phone. You know.
You've been working this whole time. You really are in the Rumble. They really did say they're gonna let you win.
Yeah, this is my hotel room from Indianapolis. From
There, I'll put you back further away. So, all right, it looks like it's
somebody wear a
7:15.
wig. How could somebody wear? This thing was hot. How could somebody wear one of those all the time? Good Lord.
So you just sweat in it the whole time like that?
Well, it got hot toward when I ran out of water, and then I was like over here like, and I didn't want to get up, and then finally I got up.
I got all the names in here. I don't know if you can see them all. Got all the
Oh
names
my
in
God,
here.
it's overflowing with names.
I mean, we've got so many names. They're all folded in half. I'm not looking. Drum roll, please.
Penta.
Are you nervous?
Always.
Look at all those names that were in there. Tons.
Oh my God.
Overflowing.
A sea, a cacophony of names.
I got one name right here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I should have read who all qualified first.
Well, what the fudge, man?
Well, I mean, these are all the people that supported us tonight. They need a shout out for this, man.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. I thought we said you would do that.
That's what our pre-show production meeting we talked about that. Remember?
In the rundown sheet that we went over.
Matty Marijuana.
Yes.
Screaming Baboon. Big George.
Big George.
Jason Hildebrand, man, he only did a $2 and never got back in.
Jason Hildebrand.
And a big Nate Gaming got in with that big $10 one at the end with two of them.
Big Nate.
And luckily,
luckily,
Big Nate Gaming came in right there at the end with two.
All right.
Because
he had two votes, right?
That's right. He got drawn out. But thanks for everybody else that participated. Screaming Baboon was in there like 3 times. So
yeah, man, absolutely.
Big George is in there.
Big Nate, you have to email us at what is it? What's our email?
I don't know.
EugeneDinsmore@gmail.com. EugeneDinsmore@gmail.com, and send us your address, and I will send you an autographed 8x10. If you want it personalized, I can personalize it. If you just want me to put Eugene, I can do that.
Yeah, just put in the email your address and what you want him to say on it, and we'll get that sent right out. So
I didn't want to say this till the end, but I got a bombshell.
Oh my gosh!
I've been given a preemptive pardon for all in-ring illegal activities behind the referee's back from 2011 to 2029. Triple H, who's going in the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame, has given me a preemptive pardon. I just want to let everybody know that. Not that I've done anything wrong. That's not an admission of guilt. But if there was any cheating behind the referee's back, I've been preemptively pardoned from it.
Wow, that's great to know, man.
Bombshell.
Hey, if you want more bombshells like that, go to Eugene Behind the Scenes and check out all our old videos. And
don't we put them out every week?
And I was getting ready to say that, man. You just walk all over me, man. I tell you what. And every Saturday at 12 o'clock Eastern, we have a brand new video. Hey, that reminds me, we've got to record. So we're gonna do the next video we're gonna record will be the what was that? The
next one. It's the next one.
The Iron Man match. We're gonna talk about the Iron Man match when you come in and
you talk about the Iron Man match between Chris Benoit and Triple H on Monday Night Raw.
That's right. When you come in and lay them all
Eugene
out.
Eugene comes in at the end, right?
Yep, you got to pull 8 minutes.
We're gonna talk about it on our next taping, right?
That's right. And you got to pull 8 minutes on it.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
8 minutes?
Big Nate.
I can never get 8 minutes in anything.
I know, it sucks. Big Nate wants your email address again. So what?
Whose?
I guess
don't know Big Nate's email address.
No, he wants ours for the t-shirt.
Well, give it to him.
So what is ours? The Eugene?
I think it's the Eugene Dinsmore, right? Isn't that what we said was? Isn't it on our stuff?
I'll put it in the chat right now. The Eugene Dinsmore at.
Yeah, you can put it in the chat. I can't put it in the chat because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I
can't do my job and your job online.
I'm gonna get so much heat on this show. It's awesome. The Eugene Dinsmore at gmail.com. All right. Let's get that outro music on. You got it going?
My third favorite song is the outro music. Yeah, man. Trump signed all the JFK files are out now.
Oh, yeah?
That's what's going on. It's going to be crazy. What's coming up next?
Another great live episode.
1 year.
Oh, yeah, 1 year anniversary. Forgot. Happy 1 year anniversary, man. What a partnership we got going on here. 1 year. Who'd have thought we'd made it this long? You know what I'm saying? And we go live every month or 2 or 3, usually at 6 o'clock on a Thursday.
Well, you know what? If the people want more lives, they should tell us in the comments and we can get more live more often.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys want more lives? Tell us in the comments. Like this, smash it, share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time.